Hello, and welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making a Mexican corn cake. And this is really super delicious. And I know I said I was going to have a recipe before the end of the year, but I didn't. I haven't been on for 6 months. 6 month hiatus. Because, number one, my channel is doing really well. I now have 144 subscribers, and I'm getting about 39 views every 29 days. So everybody's looking at my channel. 80%, 90% are not subscribed, so there's still room for more subscribing. But I think this Mexican corn cake is really going to take us over the top, especially for summer. The sweet corn that's in the grocery stores right now is really beautiful, sweet, juicy, and really cheap right now too. So let's get on and make this corn cake that you're going to absolutely love. We're going to start out with about 250 grams of fresh corn kernels, and we're just going to put that into a blender, just like so. We also have a little bit of cornmeal. We have, I forget, but there's a little bit of cornmeal. You'll see it in the instructions in the entire recipe. But this cornmeal is here just to give it a little bit more of an oomph of a corn flavor because Mexican corn has much more starch in it than our USA corn. I am also going to add this carnation sweetened condensed milk is going to go. Just 1 can. We're going to add this to the blender. Basically, it's just our sugar component, but it's going to make the cake super rich, super smooth, and very moist. All of that goodness in there. We're going to also add some yogurt. We have about, I believe it's a quarter cup of whole milk yogurt. And that's pretty much going to be it for our wet ingredients. We're going to put the lid on, and we're going to run this until everything's smooth. So about maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, so now that that's blended, we're going to just let that sit a little bit, and we're going to mix up our dry ingredients. And by the way, the cornmeal was 3/4 of a cup of cornmeal that we added to that. So here we are. I've got some all-purpose flour. Again, I don't know how much all-purpose flour I have, but it's enough. I believe it's 1.5. I believe it's 1.5 cups. I'm pretty sure. And then I've also got a 1/4 teaspoon of regular salt in with the flour. I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch that we're going to add to the flour, and I also have 2 teaspoons of baking powder that we're going to add. That's our dry ingredient mix. This is why you wonder why I haven't done this in a while. It's because I continue to forget how to do things. But no, it's all in the recipe over there. So look it up in the recipe. That's why we do it. I'm just showing you how it all kind of comes together. I guess it's really not important for the actual amounts, but we'll see how this goes. So here's our dry ingredients. Now that this has sat for a little bit, we are going to add, I have 2 egg yolks, and I have 2 whole eggs. Last week when I made this, separating the eggs from the egg yolk, I blew through 6 eggs. And if you know anything about egg prices, you know that that's foolish. But I had some extra scrambled eggs for messing all of those up. So anyway, so 2 whole egg yolks, 2 whole eggs are going to go into the blender, just like so. And then I have a quarter cup of grapeseed oil. I know everybody in your seed oils, but honestly, it makes for a wonderful moist cake. So 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil right into the mixer. And we're going to blend this for about another 20 seconds or so. That's not good. We're going to blend this for another 20 seconds or so. until it's nice and smooth. All right, so now we're going to take out what's been blended and we're going to pour it into this large bowl, just like so. Oop, lovely. And let's try to get all of this goodness out of there. Just like so, very good. Now to this, we're going to take our flour mixture. We're going to add our flour mixture into the bowl. And then we're going to just gently whisk until everything's combined and it's smooth. All right, so now I've got an oven behind me preheating to 350 degrees, and we should probably be about there right now. I have a cake pan that I've gently misted with some cooking spray, and we're just going to take the batter and basically just pour it into the cake pan. Now, of course, we have to get all of this batter in there. Very good. So now we're just going to go and put this into the oven, and we're going to bake it at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And then when it's done, we're going to have to let it cool. We can take it out of the oven, let it cool for about 30 minutes before taking it out of the pan. So anyway, I'll see you in about 45 minutes or so when this is all nicely baked. Okay, so here we are. Our Mexican corn cake is cooked and came out beautifully. You just basically take a knife and go around the pan, empty it out onto a cooling rack, let it cool for a solid 30 minutes. Now, technically from this point, I already cut it into these slices. You can see just how spongy this is. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice little crust on the top to protect it, and really moist and delicious inside. Really nice flavor. It's a little bit sweet, just like a cake. It's not really a cornbread. It really is like a cake. A great side to any Mexican dish. You know, a little chili or something like that, or even just a dessert, and after dinner, a little treat. This Mexican corn cake is really good. I think you're really going to like it. If you click down below under the description, you'll see the link to the website where all of the ingredients, including the proper amount of flour, because I really don't know. That's why, you know. And then also click and subscribe to the channel. 144 current subscribers. I've been out meeting and greeting and meeting new people and kind of promoting the channel a little bit. Like I say, I know it's been a while, 6 months. That's a long wait, but I've got some exciting things coming up. I've got some things coming up for our gluten-free bakers out there, and some other surprises of some new gadgets that I have to work in the kitchen too. So thanks again for tuning in to Crazy Dave's Kitchen, and we will see you next time.